What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode to the Galaxy Pod, hosted by yours truly. We back at it again with a few things to discuss about the Golden State Warriors, checking in how they've been doing and different things like that. And not going to hold y'all too long, but a few things that definitely need to be discussed. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Like I mentioned, these past 6 games, well, we ended our losing streak this past Monday. But these past 6 games before that has been hectic. Like the lineup combination Steve Kerr has been throwing out there hasn't been great. The Draymond and the Rudy Gobert fight transpired. Well, not fight, altercation rather, transpired a week ago. Clay was involved in it as well. A lot going on. Clay been struggling, Wiggs, but few things to dive into. But off the top, this past Monday we ended our 6 game losing streak against the Houston Rockets. Tough game. We only won by I think 6. I say just grateful we could pull out the win. Nice to see Clay get into a rhythm. He finished the game with season high 20 points. Love to see that his shots he was taking was much more. I say better because one thing about Clay, he can get to chucking up some crazy shots. I mean, this past Saturday when we played the Thunder, we went to overtime. Long story short, he jacked up 2 crazy shots. I mean, don't get me wrong, if he was on fire, firing on all cylinders, I have no problem with him taking those shots, but he was struggling the whole night. And if you ask me, he took 2 ill-advised jump shots, which you could say cost us the game essentially, but I'll dive into that. But yeah, Clay, he had the season at 20 points. CP3 dishing the rock, being more aggressive offensively. I love to see that. Crashing the boards as well. He had 6 rebounds in the game against Houston. Wiggins, he didn't shoot the ball well that game. He shot 3 of 11, but he shot 2 of 4 3 pointers and crashing the offensive glass. So helps love to see Steph being Steph as always. No doubt about him. Moody and Kaminga, they both have been contributing these past 3 games. I like what I've been seeing from them. And the Ricky Pies, man, he's been phenomenal. Nothing less than that. I mean, I give him all the praise in the world. Like he just been stepping in, doing a little bit of everything: playmaking, rebounding, scoring the ball, even being vocal out there. I've been seeing him, talking and things like that. I say our rookie Trace Jackson Davis, he's been pretty solid too. I mean, the minutes he has been given, he's been solid. So I like what I've been seeing from the rooks and Dario Saric. I love what I've been seeing from Dario. Essentially, he's a stretch four playing the five for us. But a lot of guys on Twitter kind of bashing him for playing the five. But I mean, look at it from this standpoint, it's not his fault. Like Steve Kerr putting him in at the five, he doing what he got to do: stretch the floor, rebound, playmate. He's averaging like 6 rebounds and like 9.8 points for us a game. He's been huge for us. Like, yeah, he's getting killed in the paint. Like they're going to attack him because he's not a non-rim protector, and that's cool and that's fine. But you got to live with him. He's not this perfect player, and we got him for a minimum. So you're not going to find too many guys on minimum contract who's perfect. So I take what Dario give us any day at that five spot. It's crucial. Him and CP, they got a connection way back from Phoenix Sun days. So that's what you love to see. So those two have been firing on all cylinders together. They've been clicking. So that's what you like to see. But one thing about these lineups that Steve Kerr have to work on is you can't have 4 guards out there, bro. Like he had CP3, Corey Joseph, uh, Clay Thompson, and our Ricky Podge, and I think we had Looney or Dario at the five. That's unacceptable. Like for a lot of different standpoints, there should have never been a time in the world where Chris Paul and Corey Joseph on the same team, might add, be on the court at the same time. That just cannot happen. Like regardless of the situation, injury, we had Steph not playing, etc. But there's still no reason for that to happen. We got wings, we got Moody you could throw out there. We even got Lester Kiyone who's on the 2 way. Throw him out there. We just signed our rookie we drafted last year to a full standard contract. Santos, you throw him out there, but there should never be a time where Corey Joseph and Chris Paul both play. That's just wild to me. But that game we end up losing against the Thunder. Chet was unbelievable, man. He was unbelievable. Like the things I'm seeing from this guy is like, man, he's just my rookie of the year. But going into this season, he was my pick, honestly. Like, because with Victor, he's done okay, but the way a lot of guys were hyping him up, you would have thought he was coming into this league just averaging crazy numbers all across the charts, like 25 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks, maybe 2 steals and shooting great from the field. But that's not the case. Like I mentioned, he playing pretty well, but his shooting splits is not all that. So he's a rookie. He got a lot to learn. That's okay. That's cool. I have no doubt he will. He's in a great system over there with the Spurs and with the head coach Greg Popovich, so he'll learn some things for sure. But yeah, Chet, man, he was going crazy. Him and SGA, them both, they was doing wonders to us. We had it, man. We had that game. It was a very intense game. Wiggins scored 31 that game. It was a nice sight to see. Just glad to see Wiggs get back into that mid-season form because we're going to need that moving forward if we want to compete for a championship. And I think he made a season high 4 threes, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's what you like to see. And like I mentioned with Chet, though, he hit the game. Well, he hit the game time three to go to overtime, and eventually overall we end up losing overtime. But yeah, that Thunder team has arrived. I mean, you can't overlook them anymore. And me and my guy Scotty Talks, well, Scotty, that I be on his show, Scotty Talks NBA, who was discussing like with this Thunder team going forward, man. They have so many assets, draft picks, they have cap space, they have it all, man. Like they have arrived, and you have to respect them. Now you can't overlook them. They have a lot of young talent, a lot of pieces that complement one another. So yeah, but overall we ended up losing that game, but we bounced back this past Monday against the Houston Rockets. Overall, just a good team effort. CP3, I like what I seen from him. He being more aggressive offensively. Moving forward, we're going to need that. Like, yeah, he 38 years old, and clearly there's some signs of decline there, but we still need him to come off the bench and give us a spark. Besides just playmaking and being so passive, we need him to get to his spots in the middle and knock it down, and being more aggressive into the rim, drawing fouls and shooting threes with more confidence, in which he did because I think he hit like 3 threes or 4 this past Monday. So nice sighting to see for sure. And Moses Moody, I like what I see for him that game. To get ready. Yeah, Moses Moody, Mr. Stay Ready, so he don't have to get ready. Nice game for him as well. So shout out to them for the bench unit for holding it down for sure. Then Steph carried us home. Loon gonna always do what he do, but yeah, but that was pretty much it though. Um, I like what I seen these past 2 games, even though we lost against the Thunder. I took some away from it, more so from a Wiggins standpoint moving forward. But today is Wednesday, and we have a big game in some sense of ways against the Phoenix Suns. They have been rolling. I think they're on like a 3-game winning streak. I could be wrong, maybe more, but Kevin Durant, man, 35 years of age. He's averaging 31 points, like 7 rebounds, 5 assists, on 50, almost 40% from the 3-point range, and like 87% from the free throw line, and like I mentioned, 50% from the field. So KD's balling. He's balling, man. He's been holding down the fort because, as you all should know, Devin Booker and Bradley Beal have both been dealing with injuries, so they've been in the lineups. KD been holding it down for the most part. So yeah, they've been balling though. Tonight is a huge test for us. They're going to be without Bill. We're going to be without Draymond, but we still should pull out the win. I feel like that. Chris Paul said it best. The game we won this past Monday, it was huge. Like we was on a 6-game losing streak. Sometimes you start to forget what it feels like to win again. Like he's absolutely right. Steph was celebrating hard after we won the game. I don't blame him, man, because the way we've been losing these past 6 games prior to that was just crazy. But just glad we was able to pull out the win. But tonight is a big test for sure. Uh, they've been on fire, and we trying to get on a losing streak, get back on the right track. So I have no doubt it'll be a great game for sure. Can't wait to tune in. This upcoming Friday, as a matter of fact, we're going to the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Phoenix Suns game. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to see KD and Book in person. So yeah, it should be a fun matchup tonight against them. Hopefully, Book play as well, though. Should be a great game nonetheless. Hopefully, Clay can keep it up. He just came off a season, had 20 points, so hopefully keep that momentum rolling. Same thing with Wiggs, and let Steph Curry lead the way for us. But yeah, moving forward, Steve Kerr to stop with these small guard lineups because we can't be contending like this. But I think I think he understands because he came out and said he has to be better. So as long as he understands that, then hey, that's all that pretty much matters. But that was pretty much it though. I mean, just had to recap on the Warriors' past 6 games, but 7 games, and give my takeaways from it. Moving forward, you gotta play for each other, man. Not just jacking up shots and stuff like Clay. Like he can just do that at times. I got a lot of respect for Clay, a lot of love for him. I've been growing up watching for a while now, but at times he can, force the issue, and it's not really good all the time. So just glad to see him score 20 for the first time this season. Hopefully, first of many. But yeah, we're gonna put those games behind us and move forward and Draymond get back. Hopefully, that don't anything else happen. We just stay healthy and finish this season out the best way as possible. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Thank y'all as always for tuning in to the Galaxy Pod hosted by yours truly. Next week I'll be linking up with my guy Scotty. We'll be discussing different things. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel as well. We'll be linking up like a weekly theme, discussing different things going on around the league and different things like this. So make sure you hit him with a follow on social media, Twitter, and his YouTube channel at Scotty Talks NBA. And yeah, happy holidays to you all. Happy Thanksgiving, and hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, comment something nice. And with that being said, we out. Peace.